Hello, good afternoon Year 6. So welcome back to your second STEM activity. Now as mentioned before, STEM stands for science, technology, engineering and mathematics. A may be in there as well for the arts. And basically we are going to be doing these instead of our DT and art sessions because while it covers a lot of the same skills and even more with the STEM projects, okay, you will have access to the materials here much better. And it gets those creative ideas flowing as well. Now last week I asked you to design me a bridge that had to be 30 centimetres in a span length. And these were some of the examples. There were some brilliant designs, okay? Akira's was here, it was holding 4 cans. Benny's, which a fantastic amount of time went into, okay, was superb, was here. Ileana's was here. Now Nastia's down here, and I've not put the full video in because I didn't actually ask her if she was okay with it. So I just put a snapshot here, but you can see it was a video and she talked through her reflections. So you can see her bridge here, but she also discussed what went well, okay, what didn't go so well, and what she would improve next time. It's a really good reflection. So not only do you need to complete your STEM activity, but remember the reflection is just as important. So well done to these people, but also well done to everybody else, okay? Now then, this week, you have got a letter from NASA, okay? You are going to be completing an Egg-stronaut task. Now, this is all on the paper that's been emailed to your parents, okay? So the very clever leaders of NASA have been in touch. Now, they would like you to design a capsule for their astronauts to return from space into, okay? Now, you need to create a capsule for an egg to safely land when dropped from a height. Now, the height should be the height of a door frame. That does not mean standing up on the door at all, okay? Ask a parent to help you, okay? And the door frame at the top of the door, you will drop it from there because generally they are all the same size, okay? So you are going to be dropping from the top of a door frame. Now, your challenge is to make a safety capsule for a fresh egg to be dropped from the top of the door frame. The shuttle must be open, i.e. no completely sealed containers, not wrapping it around and around and around and around with lots of sellotape and lots of tissue paper, okay? You're going to have to be inventive. It should open, or it should have an open space so that you can easily put the egg in and easily take it out. Now the competition, if you would like to enter the competition on top of your actual challenge, who can drop theirs from the tallest height? Now, if we were in school doing an activity like this, of course, we would drop it from the table, then probably from the door frame, and then I would probably start dropping it out of different levels of height, okay? Of course, we can't do that at the moment. We can't really go outside. So you may struggle to do this one, okay? So it's just a little extra challenge if you want to do it. Now your egg should be a nice, fresh, raw egg. Not hard boiled, okay? Not cooked. It should be a raw egg, okay? So make sure you ask permission from your parents to use the egg first, of course, okay? And any items you use, make sure as well that you've got permission from your parents, okay? That you are allowed to use them. Now then, remember as well to photograph and to film yourselves making, to do the investigation, film it, record it, and of course your reflection, okay? I don't mind if you take photographs and you do some writing. I don't mind if you do a video sort of recording. It's up to you. The choice is yours. Now, I would personally find it much easier quickly filming 2 or 3 different videos. One, me making it, film me dropping it and testing it, and then film myself reflecting. And then I can either send 3 short videos, or I could use an app or a program on the computer to put them together to make one longer video. So that would be the way that I would do it, but the choice is yours. Now then, your tasks are here, okay, they're coming up. But here are some different examples. You could build an actual rocket, okay, you can see it's in here, but you've got to think, when it's dropped, will this bounce out? Is there a way that I could keep him inside, but also make it easy to get in and out of? This one here is used a sort of a parachute option, again with some legs. The choice is yours. And again, here we've got different cotton wool inside a sort of open bowl. And then this bit on here is obviously a way to stop the egg bouncing out as it hits a floor, okay? You don't want your poor little Egg-stronaut getting safer to the floor, but as it hits the floor and the force forces it out, it jumps out and he cracks his head on the floor as he's fell out, okay? So you're gonna have to think logically about how this will work. Now then, Number one, you need to plan and design your space capsule, okay? Think about what materials you could use, okay? Using a really, really hard material is probably not the best idea, for example, okay? Use household items, not without buying anything special. Use things that you can find around you, okay? You will then need to create your space capsule, test it, okay, by dropping it from the top of a door frame. Now, I would ask an adult to help here as well. Ask mum, dad, or granny, or grandfather to help you out, okay? It could be quite high, so make sure that you have got their help there. And remember, film yourself or record what you're doing at these different steps. Again, when you're dropping your egg, I would highly advise putting a box or a bag underneath the floor. So if your Egg-stronaut does jump out or your space shuttle does not quite work, any mess is nice and easy to clean up, okay? You don't have to spend the next 20 minutes then wiping the floor full of egg. Again, record and refilm all of these steps, and then record or film your reflections at the end. What went well? What did you enjoy? What did you like doing? Okay? What just worked? Your ideas just worked? What didn't go so well? Maybe you tried to do something that didn't quite work, or maybe it's something you didn't like, okay? Maybe you designed it a certain way, it didn't quite turn out that way. And again, finally, what could you improve on, or what would you do differently next time? Maybe you started making yours and you come up with a better idea, but you were nearly finished, so actually you stuck with your original idea and it worked and it was great, but next time you might change it into a different way, okay? So this reflection is just as important as the rest of this, okay? That is part of STEM. So, Year 6, plan and design, create your own, test it, and then reflect on your project. Now, again, you have got a week to do this, okay? You can spend up to a week doing it, but make sure it is recorded. Okay, Year 6, have a wonderful afternoon. If you need any help or you want some ideas, you're welcome to send me a message, and of course, I will Skype you straight back.